Some 4,000 travelers in North America and Europe scrambled to find new flights yesterday.
Sudden collapse of WoW Air.
Thousands of travelers were stranded today.
The airline had grounded all its planes and was ceasing operations effective immediately.
What's up, my peeps? How's it going? So, woke up this morning and so I haven't talked about this yet, but Jen and I are supposed to be going to Iceland next week for my birthday, but also kind of our anniversary, because our anniversary is the day before my birthday. Woke up this morning to a bunch of text messages telling us that WoW Airlines, which is the airline that we purchased our tickets through, they've like ceased operation. So we don't really know what's going on right now. We haven't received like any sort of confirmation email, and we never did get an email. We never heard anything from WoW. So I ended up looking into it myself, went on their website, and right at the top of their page it says, WoW Airlines has ceased operation, all flights have been canceled. Then there was a link that you could click to read more information. That brought you to a page that just had a travel alert on it letting you know that this was the end of WoW Air. One of the first things that they cover is, how will I reach my destination? And this is more in regards to passengers who are currently stranded somewhere. And this is exactly what it says. Passengers are advised to check available flights with other airlines. What? It does go into a little bit more information letting you know that some airlines may offer a reduced rate, a rescue fare. So that is helpful information for people who are stranded to see if they can potentially offer a reduced rescue rate to get home. Then from there, the only other information on there is pretty much in regards to getting any sort of compensation or refund. In this section, there are 4 options available. The first one is in regards to if you purchase your ticket through a credit card company, you could contact your credit card company and see if they'd be able to issue a refund. Basically, you could call your credit card company, dispute the charge, issue a charge back on that. So it's, yeah. Next option available would be if you purchased your ticket through a European travel agent. Sometimes they'll offer some sort of compensation or extra accommodations in regards to finding an extra flight or something like that. People who booked through a European travel agency are advised to reach out to the European travel agent. The third option is if you purchase travel protection with your tickets or if your credit card company offers some sort of travel protection. But in that, it says that such compensation is limited. And then finally, it basically goes into like bankruptcy terms, and it says that passengers of WoW Air may be able to receive compensation from WoW Air. In the case of bankruptcy, claims must be filed with the administrator or liquidator. And the key word in every single one of these options is may or might. Passengers may be able to. Passengers might be able to receive compensation. So they're not guaranteeing you're actually going to be able to get any sort of a refund or compensation at all. So there's a really good chance that there's going to be a bunch of people that aren't going to receive any compensation or refunds in regards to their canceled flights. You know, after all this happened, I wanted to look a little further into it, see if I could figure out what exactly was going on. And apparently, in some media statements and all this stuff, WoW Air, the CEO of WoW Air, said that they've been open about their financial issues. Thing is I've never heard them having any sort of financial issues. I mean, I've never really looked into it, but if they were open about it, I feel like that's something they should have expressed to their customers. So this all happened Thursday morning, 9 a.m. And apparently the night before, Wednesday night, there was a negotiation that took place in regards to an investment for WoW Air. That investment didn't end up going through, so the CEO had to shut down WoW Air. I just don't understand how your company lies on the lines of an investment. I don't know. I mean, I'm not running a business that big. I am running a business, but it's not at that level. Then it's like, from a customer standpoint, maybe you should notify your customers of this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's tough because, like, I wish there would have been more information when we purchased our tickets, you know? It's just very frustrating because this has been something that we've been planning and preparing for the past couple months here. You know, just figuring out all our accommodations while we're going to be in Iceland, and Jen taking a week off from work. But when I start to get upset about it and frustrated, I start to think about all the other people that are affected far worse than I am. all the thousands of employees that are now out of a job and their families that are affected by this, and all the people that are currently stranded somewhere trying to figure out how they're going to get home and figuring out how they're going to get a refund and how their families are affected by that. At the end of the day, none of this is really life-ending, but it is a major inconvenience for a lot of people. So we ended up calling our credit card company, and basically we disputed the charge. When we called, the agent said that they'd been notified that the afternoon was probably gonna be a lot busier because of this. Basically what they told us is that, you know, we are able to dispute the charge. It's gonna take up to 7 days for that to reflect on our statement. It will show up as pending because WoW will have 2 weeks to respond, but the agent basically said they're not gonna respond. So yeah, we were supposed to go to Iceland in 5 days. So we're thankful that obviously it didn't happen while we were out there, because that could have been way worse, trying to figure out how we're gonna get back. I mean, we would just buy flights to a different airline. You know, figuring that out and figuring out how we're gonna get compensated when we're in a different country, I mean, it would have just been so much more stressful. So I am thankful that it happened now rather than while we were over there. But it still does suck, you know? Like, it is a bucket list location for me to go. And we've just been really excited about it. And like I said, like, all the time we spent like planning this out, and Jen spent a lot of time preparing for this. So I really am thankful that she spent so much time and energy putting this together, and it just does suck to see like all that energy and all that time just get thrown out the window. But yeah, I mean like Jen now has a whole week off next week, and we're gonna see if we can figure something out. Maybe we can go somewhere else, or we might travel around New England or the Northeast. I don't know. We want to do something because it's like she now has a week off. We don't want to just we don't want to just sit around. Like, that's just a waste of time if we just sit around. Yeah, I hope this video may help some people get some information if they aren't aware of what's going on or they need more information as to what's going on. I will leave a link down below with the link to WoW Air's website. That's pretty much the only information that has been listed. I'm like 100% sure I'm not even going to hear anything from WoW Airlines ever again. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Don't forget to ring the bell so you get notified when I post a new video. And as always, stay hungry. Peace! Boston Bobby. That was kind of creepy, huh? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just, whatever.